The Bible, produced by the Jehovah's Witnesses, called the New World Translation, has caused quite a stir. Their Proclaimer's book claims that it is a literal translation that faithfully presents what is in the original writings, and that the entire translation committee were Spirit-anointed Christians. They won't reveal their names.
My late husband, Bill Setnar, was at the Watchtower headquarters during the work on the New World Translation. Former President Fred Franz was mainly responsible for the translation work. He was neither a Hebrew nor a Greek scholar and only had 2 years of college. There were no scholars. I know because I knew them all personally. The so-called translation was written to reflect their own peculiar doctrines, and the Proclaimer's book is not telling the truth when it says that this is a fresh translation from the original Greek.
The only original Greek I knew was George Gangas of the Secretive Translation Committee, and he was no scholar, that's for sure, because he himself told me that before he came to Bethel, he was a short order cook in Columbus, Ohio.
Dr. Bruce Metzger is recognized as one of the world's leading Bible translators. Dr. Metzger, is the New World Translation reliable for Bible study?
The ordinary reader is totally misled by the show of supposed scholarship that these people introduce into their translation. It's a sham kind of scholarship. This could be called not a separate version of the Bible. In this respect, it's a perversion of the Bible. They introduce the word Jehovah 237 times into the text of the New Testament, and it does not occur once in any known Greek manuscript. That, I don't think, is responsible scholarship. Still more key, having to do with the person of our Savior, Jesus Christ. They try every time that they can manage it to denigrate the status of Christ from the eternal Son of God to a created being. They even distort the first verse of the Gospel of John. In the beginning was the Word was with God, the Word was a God. And the spell there, word God there, the little g. That's terrible.
Dr. Metzger, what do you think about the Watchtower Society's former claim that Johannes Grieber's Bible was a translation?
Yes, his translation, I years ago got a copy of this because I was interested in his translation from the standpoint of which Greek manuscripts he made use of. Johannes Grieber was a former Roman Catholic priest, and after getting married to a woman who was herself a medium, he got the idea that he could translate the New Testament in a more accurate way if he would have some help from a spirit medium.
When the occult background of Grieber was exposed by those outside the society, they stopped referring to him as a scholar. Interestingly, the evidence is that they had known about his occult involvement for nearly 30 years. This kind of deliberate cover-up is found throughout their history, yet it is never referred to in their Proclaimer's book. Is this candid? Is this honest?